Over here bringing you some tips for the TRX row, some finer points of that movement. It's a movement we use a lot at Grit City, and there are a few common compensations with that one. The first being a wrist bend at the top of the row. So if we're here pulling back, what happens is people will stop here and then try to pull closer by bending the wrist. This doesn't really add anything to the movement, it just creates tension in the wrist and in the forearm. What we want to do is keep a nice, straight, strong wrist, pull, and then get that little bit of further movement through the shoulder blades, appropriately targeting the back. Second would be throwing the hips to gain momentum in the lift. That would look like to gain momentum for the lift. This usually happens when we've stepped too close towards the anchor point, we have too much of an angle, and we can't really control the movement. So if we just take a little step back, squeeze those glutes, lock the hips down, and maintain a nice rigid core through the movement, much better. Third is a rib cage flare. So what this looks like is in the bottom of the lift, or actually kind of throughout the lift, there is this rib cage flare, and we're pulling here. What happens if you come behind me? What happens is that once the rib cage is flared out, the shoulder blades are already pretty pulled back and retracted, and they're not going to really move much more through this lift. And our core is not engaged. So if we can tuck those ribs, the core becomes engaged, and now our shoulders have plenty of room to stretch and then come back and contract together. So you'll hear me call out these cues as I'm coaching the TRX row. I hope this helps make it more effective to work the back. More efficient workout means better results, and I will see you in the gym.